Hi all, I'm Ekaterina and from Desires Inc. And we're meeting today to do a reading for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It's a general reading, so take it as it resonates. Don't force anything, and remember that resonance is something that happens, it's not something you think. I'll be starting with a oracle card from the Wild Kuan Yin to have a look at your overall energy currently, and then we'll be going directly to tarot. Bear with me till I pull the cards and manage to see the story behind. You can activate your own intuition by just looking at the cards and see how your mind reacts to it, what story comes up. That's also how it works. Alright, overall energy for Aquarius. What will you choose now? You always have this moment, and between all that has been in the past and all that can be in the future, there is this moment, a space where you have absolute power of choice. So why not allow yourself to choose peace, to choose trust, and to fall in love with your life? Look at that. Aquarius. Let's pull some cards for your recent past. Ace of Pentacles, the World, Ten of Wands. Currently, Knight of Pentacles, the Devil, Knight of Swords. And in your future, the Fool, Five of Pentacles, Eight of Wands. I'll just make some space for us to play. Alright, let's just start clarifying. In the recent past, there has been something brand new in your life that you were able to materialize based on your past experiences. So there's a new beginning, whether it's a project or a project with others or just by yourself. It could be work or just a hobby, but definitely something that you've initiated. It was at the very beginning of the process, and knowing what you know, you had a certain reluctance of this becoming overwhelming for you. Will I be able to make it, right? Ten of Wands. Let's just clarify the Ace of Pentacles. Let me take the other deck. Ace of Pentacles for Aquarius in the recent past. Four of Swords and Hierophant. It is something that you've been crafting for quite a while based on your own experience, but it's not something that you've jumped in a rush. That's what I can tell you. Yeah, when I say you've crafted it really well, the Hierophant, it's usually a card that speaks of order and structure, and think of our society and the way everything works and everything is connected, where there's rules, and whatever it is that you've created, you've initiated, it's something you've been thinking for quite a while, and something you've been really carefully planned and acted upon. Something that fits our society. Alright? Now, the World. The Emperor and the Star. The World is a card that speaks of all-encompassing energies, and so the Emperor, which is the masculine, and the Star, we can look at it as the feminine. you are in a very balanced place, which supported you in this process of creation. Now let's see, how is that connected with the Ten of Wands, with feeling overwhelmed? Oh, all right. Queen of Wands and a Five of Wands to clarify the Ten of Wands. All right, so the Ten of Wands, the wands are emotions. And when you reach a stage of Ten of Wands, it is a stage of maturity. It's a stage of, oh, I've got so many tools, which ones should I use? Which creates this level of anxiety and maybe somehow doubt within you. Nevertheless, you will not lose your emotional stability. And it's normal that at the beginning of every process you encounter an emotional distress within you. There's something new, and so changes come through chaos. Things will sort themselves out when they need to. But at the beginning of everything, there is, and there will be always, a bit of distress and a bit of fear of the unknown. Make sure you don't give in to it completely. I'm sure you won't. Now, currently, you've got the King of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Knight of Swords. Alright, so it seems like previously, in your near past, you've worked your emotion side out. You've worked through your anxiety. You found inner strength and confidence. Now, currently, your project or whatever you're creating has evolved, although very slow, but it is and has and it will be still evolving. What you're currently working on to improve the rhythm of your creation, of your life, is the judgments you have about it. So if at the beginning it was all about your emotions, currently it's all about your mind. You're figuring out the ways in which you can free your mind so that you can continue creating and continue changing that which you're creating. Let's just clarify some of these cards and see if we can get more info on that. Knight of Pentacles. Six of Cups and Ace of Cups, precisely. So you're looking into how can your past experiences be transformed into something that you can share with the world. The Devil comes in with the Knight of Swords and a Page of Swords. Should I stay or should I go? Right, so opposite ideas that can't find a common ground. Nine of Swords. What is creating so much distress in your mind? Two of Pentacles and Ten of Swords. Alright, so you're currently very close to ending a bunch of patterns that were no longer serving you. But the ending is not quite there yet. So the reason why this is happening is that you know that once this ending will take place, you'll have to make a choice, a new choice for yourself. And you haven't yet agreed to it. You haven't yet put your energy into it. You haven't yet said yes. Alright, let's end this completely. Let's take the Nine of Swords to the Ten of Swords, completely end it. and move on. So it's still, you're still working on your grit. You're still finding the strength to say yes to this process. And I'm sure you will. But at least we know where the distress is coming from. Now in your near future, we've got the Fool, the Five of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands. So there seems to be a new beginning in terms of the way you see yourself and the way you value yourself. And it's coming in really quick, which means that you'll be able to finally take this decision, to finally bring to an end that space of indecision that has been truly making you feel within not well. It's not a pleasant place to be. Indecision is not a pleasant place to be. So you're going to be able to close the cycle, and in the near future you're going to be able to choose again your worth. It's super important when you create something to align, to always align, or find a way of always aligning yourself with your true value. And this is coming in really fast. Let's just pull some cards and see if we can get some more info here for Aquarius. The Fool again. Five of Pentacles and a King of Cups. Exactly. A King of Cups is a card of abundance, and stability and creativity, and very much the opposite of the Five of Pentacles, which is all about struggling and poverty. So your new beginning is choosing to be abundant, choosing to receive the value of that which you give. Let's pull some cards for the Eight of Wands. Alright. Page of Pentacles and a Six of Wands. Six of Wands is a card of victory. And so the moment you'll be making this choice, you will materialize almost instantly that which you desire, which is probably the success of your business, the success of your project, recognition, and it will be something that will stay. So it won't be just a spike of an overnight success. It will be something that will gradually be there in your life. So don't worry. Sometimes we're worried of our own. We worry when it comes to being happy that it won't stay. Alright, Aquarius, I think this is pretty much what we're looking at in your energy currently. Let's ask, how can you support yourself, or what can support you in this process currently of letting go of indecision and choosing to end that which is causing so much distress for you. Right. We've got the Fly. It's a card that speaks of lightness, just completely the opposite of these cards that are so heavy and really literally hold you down. So try spending some time in doing an activity that makes you feel high, whether it's ecstatic dancing or chanting. Get your body in a state where it feels aligned with the mind and where it feels light. It will support you in the process of releasing this older pattern and understanding it too. I mean, ultimately the highest form of release is understanding, giving the mind something to believe in, something to click, and then there you have it. Aquarius, I hope this helps. Take care of yourself. Remember, everything's happening for you and everything is always working out for you. These are 2 powerful mantras. Use them every day, all day long. Take care of yourself. Ciao, ciao.